Hello from our house. So today is the release day of the brand new Pokemon trading card game expansion set called Crown Zenith. This is the very final set of the entire Sword and Shield series set, and that may sound a little bit confusing, but it's a very important set, and I'm about to go to the store to try to find it. I started getting back into the Pokemon TCG around the time of the pandemic, and it was mostly for the collectability of it. It was just a fun hobby and distraction at the time, and I've since gotten back into the actual trading card game aspect of Pokemon. I've always been a fan of the collectability of it and just sort of what I've accrued, which is a lot, and I should probably condense this a good amount, but this entire past several years, it has been the Sword and Shield expansion of the trading card game, and this particular set that is out, Crown Zenith, is the very final set in this expansion of the Pokemon trading card game. And I have gone on multiple trading card game hunts, just various stores all around Orlando, just several times for the past multiple years that I've just sort of filmed on my iPhone, just if I ever found anything that was fun or interesting. It was exciting because there was a time where you could not find these Pokemon cards anywhere. And if I ever found any Pokemon cards at all, it was just always a fun way to just spend my afternoon or whatever time of day that I ended up going to a particular store and I actually found product on the shelf, because this has been a victim of scalping for the past couple of years. It's gotten a lot better since the pandemic, and it's just been really fun and a really cool hobby to do this. And now I am about to head to the store to get Crown Zenith, the very final set of the Pokemon trading card game expansion of Sword and Shield. We also might take Arlo on a little walk later. I've always walked him over here by this lake, this pond. We might take him to a place that we have not been to in sort of a while. I hope that was a fun quick montage of various clips that I've recorded throughout the past couple of years of just hunting for Pokemon cards in various stores. But this is going to be my very first stop for Crown Zenith GameStop. And this is what I was looking for right here. Crown Zenith in plentiful stock. A couple of years ago, I would have had to go to 2 GameStops, 3 Targets, and 4 Walmarts before I would have ever found any Pokemon product on a shelf. This Target in particular, I remember sitting outside of it, waiting for it to open in the morning because there was a very exclusive Pokemon product being sold here. Some good memories, some weird ones in retrospect, but still some fun ones. And now here I am at Five Below, because why not? I like Five Below, and it has fun trinkets and snacks. So I actually already made a trip to Five Below, and I got a couple of these for Arlo. These are Bonjour Bread Buddies. I just wanted to show them off again, but I might get some sort of a snack. They do have this selection of snacks over here, and candies. They're always very tempting and delicious. I don't know, I'm also going to be going to get some lunch for myself and Brennan here in a minute. So I'm at the post office. I was here the other day and I picked up a couple packages, but I just wanted to see if there was anything else, which I try to do whenever I record these types of videos, and I'm going to go get some lunch after this. Alright, so the PO box was empty, which is good, because again, I was just here a couple days ago to pick up some packages. I just wanted to make sure that was all caught up with myself, and now I'm heading to get some lunch at White Castle. And I've made it to White Castle. This was not incredibly close, but it's going to be worth it. There is a drive-through, but I think I'm going to park and go inside. All right, so I got a pretty significant amount of food here that'll be showing once I get back to the house, which is where I'm heading right now. So I am back home, and right here on the table, I've assembled all of the sliders that I got from White Castle. And Brennan, I hope you're excited for this.
I'm really excited.
So I got the crispy chicken slider, the bacon cheese slider, the double cheese slider, the regular cheese slider, the 1921 slider, and then the chicken ring slider, and I got 2 of each for...
They're all different?
Both of us. Yes, they're all different. Oh. And then I got some fries. I got I think that's the banana strawberry shake, and then I got a bunch of sauce here to enjoy, and then I'll also have this Spirit Bomb energy drink, and then we're both going to be opening up some Crown Zenith soon.
I'm so excited.
All right, so Brennan and I somehow made it through our White Castle, and now we are opening up our Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box, the final set release of the Sword and Shield era. There are just so many incredible cards in this set that we have the potential to get, and we each have 10 packs to open up. And this is Zacian and Zamazenta, who are the legendaries for this entire era. So this is the aftermath of our Crown Zenith opening. A few highlights would be that right there. Probably that. Definitely that. And then a few other fun cards as well. that I thought were really cool. Those were mine, and then these are all of Brennan's.
I got a gold.
Right? We have so many just like good cards. This is a really good set. Definitely a very good set to end the Sword and Shield era on. So the Sword and Shield era started back in 2020 and was comprised of a ton of different sets, including the Sword and Shield base set, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, Champion's Path, Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates, Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, Evolving Sky, Celebrations, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, and finally, Crown Zenith. And what I have done is I have actually held on to a lot of the packs that I myself, as well as Brennan, as well as my mom, as well as Dennis, as well as Travis, as well as anyone that's ever opened up a Pokemon pack pretty much in my vicinity, I have sort of just kept the pack of it. And I have it right here on the ground, and I think this would be a great celebratory ending of Crown Zenith, of just all of Sword and Shield, if I do what I've wanted to do with this for a long time. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I made a mess.
Whee!
Isn't that fun? Holding onto those packs just to do that. What do you think, Arlo? Is this a lot of Pokemon cards? Are you distracted by what I'm holding right now? Do you like these? Do you want the croissant or do you want the bagel? I think he likes the croissant. So this is a lot of Pokemon cards. And again, this is just the I don't know, the collective hoarding of just Pokemon packs that have been opened over the course of a very long span of just doing this as a hobby for fun. And I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I can finally go ahead and throw all of these out because I've been holding on to them for whatever reason, just to be able to do something like that, and I finally got to do it. So I could say that I just took my Pokemon packs and just threw them into the air and had fun with it. So now I need to clean up all of the packs that are back over here, and then all of these packs, and then I think we're going to be taking Arlo on a little walk before it gets dark, because it's going to be getting dark here probably pretty soon. This is a lot of Pokemon packs. So before we take Arlo on a walk, I wanted to show off some mail, and Arlo already found this. So this is from Jabber, and then this is from Alicia, and he found the duck already. And there he goes. So Jabber recently had a trip to Florida, and he gave us some reusable bags there, as well as that duck, and then a cool little chip mug, as well as this from Gideon's, which I think is pretty cool, right there. And then a letter basically saying that he just went on a trip and he's already planning his next trip. And then this, which I think is incredibly cool, so it's going to slide out of there. So we went to the M&M store, and he was able to get us M&Ms in the oyby colors with the oyby name on the M&Ms. How cool is that? It says oyby on all of the M&Ms. I'm going to put that in chip right there. So that's from Jabber. And then this is from Alicia, who meant to send this, I believe, back in Christmas. She said, I forgot to put their treats and toys in the Christmas box. I hope they enjoy everything. So again, she did not have to do this, but that was very, very sweet of her. I'll take that, Arlo. So we have some cat treats right here, which are going to blend in with all of these Pokemon cards. We have a treat ball. We have some dog treats here. Some cat grass. Some of these Chunket toys, and then some cat toys as well. So all of that was just so nice and so sweet, and none of them had to do this at all, but that was just so nice. And now we have some cat treats, and there goes Arlo with some of the cat toys, and then some M&Ms, and this little mug, which I think is awesome. Of course, I had to make a Pokemon pack angel, and Arlo is not helping out at all. He's running in and then just grabbing a pack and then running out. I think he has way too many choices, right? Alright, everybody go hike.
Yep.
Alright, so we've arrived to Shingle Creek. Back here, this is where a trail is. Believe it or not, this is a school, and then there's a trail behind the school. If we turn around the side of the school back over here, the trailhead is all the way down there, and it should be open, presumably. Okay, so we made it to the start of the trail. We're gonna give Arlo some water right now, but it doesn't look like it's currently open, which is odd. There you go, Arlo. It's supposed to be open at 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock right now. There's obviously some recreation going on in the basketball court, but it should be open by now. So that's pretty interesting. So I guess we can't hike the Shingle Creek Trail today, which is a little bit sad. What a bummer, right? So we couldn't hike the Shingle Creek Trail. So here we are walking around the little pond. It's near our neighborhood, but it's always a very fun, pleasant little walk. But we don't do that often. So I guess we had such incredible pulls on our Crown Zenith Pokemon opening, we might actually go to a local card game store after this hike, depending on if it's still open.
Arlo, come here.
Let's go, Puppy.
Hi, Puppy.
Isn't that fun to do?
Yes.
We might turn around soon because it's getting dark pretty quickly. I'm also somewhat tired because this morning we went to Magic Kingdom and we rode Splash Mountain and Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain and the train. Arlo, come here. That's so fun, isn't it? Oh god, I love it. So we turned around. It was a pretty quick walk, but we just want to make it back to the house before it gets too dark. And then I think we might go maybe to a card game store. So correction, I might go to the local card game store. Brenna might relax at home, but I just wanted to see what the atmosphere was like on a release day for a new TCG set. All right, so I've made it to Cool Stuff Inc. Games, which is a place that used to actually be pretty close to where we lived, and then they moved. But I've been here once before, and it was a really cool place. They have some singles cards, and it looks like they have some Elite Trainer boxes. Alright, so I'm going to be getting some singles here, and then I think another ETB of Crown Zenith. Alright, so I actually got a couple ETBs for myself and Brenna because this set is just so good as Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars and maybe better. Alright, so I've made it back home. Hello there. Oh, that was very tentative. Are you ready to open up some boxes, Brennan?
Yes.
Let's open up some boxes.
Oh, come on.
Okay. I totally set that up. I thought it was going to be funny.
Why do we have so many of those?
I like cereals. So this is the aftermath of that opening. It's a little bit hard to see, but a lot of these are holographic and some of them are duplicate, but that is okay. And then here are Brennan's right over here. She got some pretty good ones as well. This set is just so much fun. Isn't it great?
I think I love this set more than Evolving Skies.
Really, that's saying a lot.
Which was my #1 for a long time.
And the next set, the next era, is Scarlet and Violet. So I've somehow managed to organize all of the packs in this room right now, which sort of took a while, and I've had some help. This is really so many packs, it's almost intimidating just how many packs are actually here. And behind Arlo, if you'll please excuse yourself, I actually put all of the sets from this era in order. So there they are. So this meeting outside of our house. So that is Sword and Shield, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze. I'm missing one, which should be over here. I believe it's in this box. Maybe? Yes, this is Champion's Path right here. So I guess I never really opened that particular setup, but that's where that would be right there. And then there's Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates, Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, Evolving Skies, Celebrations, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Pokemon Go, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, and Crown Zenith. So I think I mentioned these earlier, or a lot of them. Some of them are specialty sets, which are sort of Sword and Shield adjacent, or just ones that I didn't know if I really kind of considered part of Sword and Shield, but this is more or less the official entire Sword and Shield era expansion again. Just missing that one set in particular, but now I can finally get rid of all these Pokemon packs. Alright, so now what I would like to do is somewhat of a variation of a game that I played with Jorge when him and Kelly visited a little while ago. We essentially played horse in the living room with this basketball goal, and Brennan made a bunch of different shot concoctions. They were either delicious or disgusting or some form of alcohol, and essentially when one of us made a shot the other one missed, then I think that person was either told what shot to take associated to a number, or they got to decide what shot they wanted to take, something like that. It was sort of a little while ago. So this would be a little bit too easy if I just made a shot like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this right here. So this is one of my dice that I like to use, and I just put a number 1 through 3, or actually Brennan wrote these on here, and she actually did make some little concoctions. And so what I'm going to do, I guess this really makes the point of this relevant. I'm just going to throw this through the hoop. Sounds like Arlo really wants to get inside the room right now, but no, this is me time. I don't know what that meant.
Tongue.
I'm gonna throw this dice through the hoop, and whatever this lands on, Brennan is going to then hand me that particular beverage. So it was probably a much better way to do this, but I'm just going to toss it. And Arlo, don't influence this. Number 3. So what do we have over here?
All right, well, number 1 is grapefruit juice.
Oh, lovely.
Number 2 is a cherry juice.
Okay.
And then number 3 is peppermint vodka.
Of course it is. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. So that is not at all how we played the game when I played with Jorge, but it was still fun. So hopefully we play this again whenever they come back, or you and I can play at some point. But then we wouldn't know like what the mystery of the particular shot would be. We'll work out the kinks. So now I'm in the kitchen. What do you think, Arlo? I hope you like these. I continually buy you toys that you probably don't need. Okay, so I put these up on the wall here. I also put up some, what do you call them? Canvases in our room. I'm still trying to just find out where I want to put pictures, and then I also put up some attractions pictures in the room as well. And I think before I go to bed, I'm going to do this. I wanted to do some sort of Lego set today. I was thinking about doing the Mario one, but today's just been so Pokemon-centric. And this one seems pretty easy, that I think I want to go and do this. But also before I go to bed, I think Brennan and I should play a little ping pong, because it's been a minute, or 2, or more.
What the hell?
That's weird. Do something with the... Why is it...
That's weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
You ready? Nice.
Like not paying attention to the camera.
Look at you, you're doing it.
I'm filming and ponging. Sorry, I'm not good at the camera stuff while I'm trying to play ping pong.
So I significantly underestimated how long this was going to take. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Right now, this was not challenging. There were just a lot of instructions and small pieces, some of which are still not really cooperating for whatever reason. But I have my little Eevee right there. I have Flareon, or most of him. I have Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon. So these are all of the evolutions. This was a lot of fun to do, but it did take a long time. There were just so many instructions for all of these evolutions, but it was fun, and I'm glad that I did it. And now I'm going to go to bed, and I'm just going to end the video right now because this video today was just all over the place, and it was a lot of fun, and a lot of Pokemon, White Castle, games, Lego. It was a good day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. And goodbye.